Welcome back to The Young Lifestyle. We are super excited over here because we have a new pen. Now, TWSBI's Breakfast Collection has a new installment. First they had the cream, the cafe, the espresso, and now Miss Matcha. Look at her. You know they had me at green, right? For those that don't know, green is my favorite color. Look at her. I love her. Oh, when I tell you, when I unbox something and I'm blown away, I just cannot stop looking at her. So we're gonna ink her up. We have a color that I believe is close to this color as much as I can get. I did not want to just purchase another ink just to match this color, but I did place an order for a new ink, just FYI. But this was after I just purchased it today, so I just bought it because it was a green that I didn't have and it was running low on stock. But anywho, we're gonna ink it up with what we have that will come close, as well as talk about some other TWSBI greens that I have. So stay tuned. Okay, so I wanted to see if I could pull a color from the Advent inks. Pine Needle is a color that I feel is going to work. So, let's see. She also has shimmer, but we'll see how much of it will pull when we do the swatch, but let's give her a go. I wanted to show you guys some of the swatches from me being a messy inker. You can see that there is shimmer. Not that you didn't believe me, but I just wanted to show you that it is some shimmer in there. Now we're going to do some swatches in the notebook, but I just wanted to show you before we get started. Wait, guys, I had the pen down this way. Do you see that shimmer? Let me zoom, because you're not. Oh my gosh. Do you see that? I know some people hate shimmer, so it's really not that impressive to you, but I thought that was kind of cute. Guys, look at this. So, from my swatches I did before on a different video, actually, Aunt Chair would have been a perfect match. Okay. I will ink up. I have another green TWSBI, shocking. But my glow-in-the-dark TWSBI, I'm going to put Aunt Chair in there, and then we'll compare. But we're going to swatch Aunt Chair as well. OMG. Okay, just a moment. That is actually a perfect match. Do you see that? Okay. Do you? Okay. We're going to put it together. It's all going to come together. BRB. Okay, let's pull both of these out because I need to get some things handled. Okay? So this is the Lennon Toolbar ink that I just showed you, but you see the swatch at the top? Why would I think that that would match this pen? But, you know, hey. So it doesn't say Aunt Chair on the box, and I'm not going to try to pronounce that. So, there you are. We're going to swatch it though. Let's see what's going on. Okay, we're going to ink up the glow in the dark. You probably say, isn't that the same? It's not. It's glow in the dark. It glows in the dark. And we're going to ink this up with the Aunt Chair because it's similar, so, and we'll be able to at least see what will match this. But yeah, stay tuned. Okay, now, so we're both inked up. Grab the notebook. I'm beginning to see more and more why this notebook has a clear cover over it. But we're going to test these out. And I've noticed that I always start on this side of the page, which I don't know why. I just feel like because I have so much pages that I just have room to do whatever, which I do. But let's get some normalcy in this notebook and do some swatches first. So we're gonna go with the pine needle first. Okay. I don't know, this looks kind of dark to me, but still gotta see the dry down. So this is ooh, them S's. Okay, right off top, the swatches online for Aunt Chair look totally different. That's why I really don't go by swatches online, because the real life swatches are a bit different. Now the shadows, you know, it still has time to dry, but I doubt that it's a green that matches this. So I'm not sure what this was. No, it was Aunt Chair. but it just, the dry down, it will most likely dry down to what we see here. But like this green looks like this green, but swatch again, it's still wet, so we shall see. But right now I'm like, mind you, this green, the lighter swatch, looks a bit different, but let's see. Wait, let me grab some. Try to get some lighter swatches. That is not a light swatch. Okay. That'll do. We'll see. We shall see. As time progresses, by the end of this video, it may still be too heavy of a swatch, but at least we have it in the notebook. But so far, so good. The swatches are turning out great than what my usual swatches look like, because baby. Okay, since we did a line under here, let's do a line. Let's try to get a fine line. We'll see. Stop dipping, Ernest, if you want a fine line. Jeez. I'm still so very new to this swatching game, so bear with me. But I do really, I love both greens. You guys know I love green by now, but I feel like I need to buy more. Well, I did purchase a new green today, so we're gonna swatch that when it comes, but I do love both of these greens. I love the highlight in this. It more matches the matcha than this one, but again, these are faint and they're still wet, so we shall see. I also want to swatch in my classic HP as well, because I have a ink library in there, which is the ink library's inserts from Cloth and Paper that I like to keep a tally of my inks there as well. Okay, I feel like we have a good handle on what ink I'm gonna love. Now, I'm not the girly that needs to have my inks to match my pen. I mean, it's cool for content purposes. You get to see, you know, what matches, and I know a lot of girls love to do that, but it's not a necessity for me. But I do see the hype. I do, because it is fun when your pen matches the ink. So I don't know, I feel like I'm being bitten by the pen matching the ink bug. Yeah. So far so good. I don't have any others that are not as deep. Like, this is pretty deep. That's why I didn't even think it would work. But looking at the swatches online, I just thought it would work, as well as the swatch that I had of a dry version, a dry down version of the Aunt Chair. So this was a good experiment, and it helped me with my swatching abilities, because they struggle a little bit, but we got it done. And you know what I also wanted to mention? Okay, so on the Breakfast collection, you see the finials, how they pop out, trimmed in red and white with the logo. I love that, right? Now, this is a part of the collection too, and I know a lot of the fountain pen community, a lot of the TWSBI girls and guys love the fact that these are trimmed in rose gold. Now, the matcha is not trimmed in rose gold, which I get it because aesthetic purposes, I probably wouldn't have bought it if it was rose gold. But that made the matcha, because it has a steel nib, it has the silver accents, but it also made it a cheaper pen. This one I believe was $32, and I think the rose gold ones I believe were more like $52. They were pretty upset. The one thing that does wish was different was the finial. You see how it's different? Like this, it doesn't have the outline of the white. It's more of a rubberized nib. Not nib, I'm sorry. More of a rubberized finial with you still get the logo, but it's like all red. But I believe it's all the pens that are trimmed with the silver and have the steel nib, because both my glow in the dark and the matcha, they both have the red finial, just like the traced logo, which I wish it was similar, but it's fine. I get it. It's kind of, it tells you what type of nib you have. Well, no, I just feel like unless it's steel nib, it's gonna have this finial, but if it's silver, it'll have this one. So that's the only thing I wish were different. I kind of, because it's a part of the same collection, I was hoping that it would have the same finial, but it's fine. I still love it. So just wanted to touch on to that, because some of the girlies and guys were upset that it didn't come in rose gold. Now, I think I made the better decision with the pine needle, because you see how the tips of that lighter shade of green is way closer than this. Like, even on the white paper, it's just, I don't know. I was rudely interrupted, so sorry, but I think that the pine needle is close. Is it a direct matcha color? No, it is not, but it's the closest I have in my collection, so we're gonna go with it. Man, when I tell you I love this green, oh my gosh, it's good stuff. Anywho, that's all I had for you guys today. I really want to thank you guys. Last video, you guys went super up for that CP Petite video. Like, commenting, liking, subscribing. You guys did that. You came together as a community, and I love you for it. Now, I am not a swatcher. We don't do this all the time, but we're going to do it more often because I do enjoy it. It's just, it takes a bit more effort and preparation. As you see, my hands are green, but I think we did a good job today. My swatches look a lot better. My S's still need work, but we're getting through it. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns. I love me some TWSBIs. I can't guarantee you that this will be my last TWSBI video. No. This, I believe, is just the start of a very downward spiral, but I'm not mad at it. These pens are affordable and they work great. Again, my next purchase may just be a stub. There are a couple that I want. I want the smoke. I want the smoke. Anywho, I want the smoke color. I also want... It's another green. There's a transparent green that I might get, but I want the smoke more than I want the transparent green. So, again, this is not going to be the last TWSBI video. I enjoy swatching. It just takes a lot more of my time because I don't do it all the time, so we have to do more of them. Duh. Oh, and I didn't show you my other green color. One second. This is Irish Green, and she has an onyx nib. Do you see her, girl? Irish Green is a beautiful deep green color, and again, look at that nib. She's beautiful. She has an onyx nib, and she's yummy. Oh my gosh, she's just so good. Look at her. Anywho, this is another one of my favorite TWSBI greens. They have such great greens. I feel like they have a good variety of greens for all of the green girls. They have like a fluorescent green. They have like a yellow green. They have the transparent green, which looks a lot like the glow in the dark, but imagine a deeper color, but it's not glow in the dark. It's just a deeper see-through green. And they have an array of greens. There's some of the guys and girls that have all of the greens that TWSBI has made so far, and I think I love them all. But some of them are just not my aesthetic. Like, they have this one called, is it called moss green? I'm not sure, but it looks like a Tiffany blue. Like, it's not green. Like, some of the colors say green, but they're not like a true green. Like, they have a fluorescent green, I believe, but it looks more yellow. Anywho, these are my greens. This is so me right here. The glow in the dark one is more outside of my box. It's like the wild card. But I love these. I love these. I love these. You would think I have enough, right? But you're gonna see. Let me zoom out. This is not going to be the last TWSBI video that you see. I just wanted to show my personal faves in my collection. I believe that's all that I have to ramble about these inks. We'll come back here next week and see if it made any difference, but I believe we already have a winner of what will be the closest to the matcha. I adore the new matcha color, if you can tell by now. And let me know how you feel about it. Did you get it? Oh, did you get it? And if you got it, what nib size did you get? Or did you even know about this release? Because I feel like some people didn't know about the release or really cared because it was a steel nib. Because I know some people love when it is a specialty nib, like a rose gold, or my green one is onyx. So did you get it? Did you know about it? Are you gonna get it now? I need information. But that is all that I have for you today. I wish you a beautiful week to come. Let me know how you feel in the comments, and I'll see you next week. Later.